Okay, here we are. We've got our dog Junior. Junior's about a 16-month-old pup. You can see he's good size. He's a good strong pup. We've got our working group of cattle. We start these dogs on 8 to 10 head of cattle instead of 1 or 2. And these aren't. These are sale barn cattle, and they're just now starting to come a little bit broke. They're not the easiest thing to work, but it'll really make that dog pay attention and learn to read cattle. We're going to turn him loose and ask him to walk up. This is only about, I guess, his 12th, 13th time ever being on stock. And we're going to work a few things. We're going to try to get him going in the right direction. You may hear a little hooping and hollering, and he may create maybe 1 or 2 wrecks, but here in a couple weeks and we won't have any wrecks. But we got to start somewhere, and we're going to turn him loose and just let him go ahead and walk up. Junior, walk up. Walk up. Up. Now this pup's got a lot of eye, and he really wants to go for the heels. The other day he really started grabbing at the face too, so we think when he's finished he'll hit both ends pretty strong. He'll get in there and he'll take what they put out, and he'll give a lot more than he gets. Junior, walk up. I like to start them walking up because we're going to put a big emphasis on driving. We got to drive these cattle. Most all the cattle that we get up, they're going to have to be drove at some point. So we got to have a good driving dog, and also we got to have some nice outruns and a good fetch. So we'll have that, but the driving be a little bit tougher for them. So we put a special emphasis on that. Junior, walk up. Walk up. Junior, whip, whip. Walk up, walk up, walk up. Got to get him motivated, get him moving. He's a little sticky this morning. Walk up, whip, whip. Come by. Oop. I'm not so good handling this camera here. We ought to let somebody else be doing that. Now we're going to let this pup come around front when we call him, or if he feels the need to come around front. We're also teaching him to stay back at the same time, but we got to have both. We got to have, now he's fixing to run these cattle plumb over us. But we got to have a dog that we can pull him around front and redirect cattle if we need, and we also have to have a dog that can stay behind cattle. Most people don't teach him to come around front, but they got to come around front. We're just going to slip around the field here, let him keep bringing these cattle. I wish I could show you the dog more, but right now we just keep getting a face full of cattle. Now he's doing an awful good job for a little pup, keeping these critters bunched up. Watch him, there he goes. And that's fine. We want him to feel comfortable coming around here, but we're going to teach him to stay back when we want him to stay back now. This pup is for sale, and he will be sold to someone where he'll go earn a day's work and do somebody a good job getting up her cattle and helping them. This dog will down right now. He'll stand when he's told to stand, and he'll down when we tell him to lie down. Right now he's just letting them settle. We're going to shut off our camera, see if we can slip around the side here. We just ain't going to be able to show you much dog from this side. We're going to have to get somebody else to hold this thing.